Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the vlog. I have been getting a lot of messages and emails about what have I been doing with my eating and how have I been handling that? How has it been affecting my energy? Have I been continuing to collect data on this? And many of you say from the videos and the streams that you see that I'm still looking better. So I felt let's go ahead and do an update this week since you all are so curious. And I actually just doubled down and reaffirmed that we're going to try something. So I figured I'd go ahead and share that with you as part of this update. So first off, am I still doing some kind of an eating plan? Yes, I am. I am still trying out things, and what I found from my previous research is that the more I went very strict carnivore, the easier it was to get my energy levels up. Anytime I eat any carbohydrates of practically any kind, well actually at this point it is any kind, I've not found one that is the exception, it would tank my energy levels. I did enjoy the energy from fasting, but I had to ask myself, is long-term fasting something that is viable to my practice? And also, what happens if you're too tiny to fast? That's a problem people have. So I wanted to try and replicate the results, and I think I even mentioned this in the last update. So I did go very strict carnivore, did not cheat at all. It was just strictly meat, coffee, water. And I tracked the results. I kept my energy levels both physically and metaphysically up that entire week. It was amazing. And those energy levels stayed up at a very, very high performance. I was never really tired or drowsy. Had plenty of energy for my work, getting out, doing what I needed to do, working out, chores. And when it came to ritual work, I was knocking out a lot of ritual work, really stressful rituals too, not just the basics. And I never hit the tap out point. I was doing great. And these results were piling up, and I was really wanting to see how far it would go. Now, I should also say, me being a bigger guy, the reason many of you have noticed a slight thinning in my face, or I was losing like a pound a day doing this, which was pretty freaking cool. So I decided that I am going to do an extended version of this that is going to last roughly 30 to 60 days. I think it's going to last 60. I am going to stick very, very, very uber strict carnivore, and I am not going to cheat, and I'm going to see how far I can do this. Now here's the thing. On the fasting side of this, Drake, what am I planning to do? What I am actually planning to do is I plan to eat every day doing this carnivore to see if I can keep my energies up the way they have been, because that's the big focus, is my health and my energy, both physically and metaphysically. Those are the big focuses. The weight loss has been a bonus, though I am sure the weight loss is definitely helping with both my metaphysical and my physical energy as well. So I'm actually kind of ramping this up on three sides when you think about it. But so for the next 60 days, I am going to be tracking this. I'll be taking daily weigh-ins. I'll be averaging out the week. I'm going to take daily measurements of my physical and metaphysical energy. I'm going to keep this tracked and see how well it's doing. Now, as far as the fasting though, I am eating every day. My goal and ideal is to eat one large meal a day, which is sometimes referred to as OMAD, 1 meal a day, which is an intermittent fasting protocol. Usually some people call it an 18, and I think it's an 18 and 6. Some people just call it 23 and 1, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to shoot for 1 meal a day. However, if I get hungry before the 1 meal a day, and that's a true hunger, I will go ahead and eat. So I won't go past 2 meals a day, but I'm going to shoot for 1 meal a day. That's going to be my average. Now on Mondays, I tend to have this weird thing on Mondays because I'm so busy on Mondays with things I do, and at least one thing I do starts in the afternoon and goes until very, very late at night. Well, it usually starts around 2 or 3, and I usually don't eat till 4 or 5, so I tend to forget to eat on Mondays. So there is a chance that I will be adding in a 30 to 40 hour fast into this, potentially weekly, because of the way my Mondays work out. And I'll just consider those bonus fasts. Now, I'm actually expecting the weight loss to slow. I really am. During the fast and everything, a lot of people's like, well, most of what you lost was probably water weight. Okay, great. I'll be honest with you, when I kept losing nearly a pound a day on the carnivore with the testing we've been doing, I was kind of thinking the same thing. But when you consider all the testing we've been doing, I should be out of water weight. I should be out of water weight, and I'm still losing. So I am still expecting it to slow down and taper off as I get thinner. We were joking in good humor that if this rate keeps up, I'll bypass my goal, which my goal is to get back down to my old fight weight, which was roughly 250, and try and get back in shape, and then reevaluate there. Because again, this is for health. This ain't for looks or anything or any of that. This is just for health and the research on the energy, because I am really curious about those research, and I just happen to be a really great candidate to do the research on. But some of my friends are going to continue to help with this as well. Individuals who, they're already in a healthy state. They're going to be eating. We're going to be measuring their energy. So for the next 60 days, this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be keeping plenty of data points on it for you all. And I will update you periodically through the vlogs. Might even share a few recipes, because believe me, I don't know if any of you tried carnivore before, but the food is amazing. I love steak, I love beef, I love pork, I love bacon. It's not hard. But a lot of people do say that the recipes get boring because it's the same. And many of you know I love to cook. I love to make things. I love to host friends over. So that has been a sticking point, or was at first. I've actually started playing around with ways of doing different things that I can work into my carnivore diet and manage to do this experiment. I do use seasonings on occasion, though right now I'm sticking with mostly salt and pepper. Anything else I use very sparingly. Right now it's just salt and pepper. And as we get into this, I'll get more detailed on it. And by all means, let me know if if you are interested in more details than just the energetic side of this and the research, because right now that is the focus. I am updating you on my experience and my research with it. But if you do want recipes, if you do want ideas, if you wanted some information on how this actually functions, just from strictly a health side, let me know. I'll share what I can. I'll point you to some resources. I'll do the best I can. Because self-mastery is physical. Physical health is a part of self-mastery. So that is something that me and a few of my friends have been discussing, and whether or not should be something that comes into this channel, because the physical health and how we live our lives as a practitioner really does matter. And it's something that until this experiment started, which actually started and kicked off these vlogs, I don't think I really talked about it much, if at all. So I think that's a disservice, especially when we're talking about self-mastery. And that is such a cornerstone of this channel. So we may see a bit more talks about health and physical health and well-being and stuff on this channel, because it is very important for your practice, for self-mastery, and for overall balance and growth in your life. But wish me luck on this, people. 60 days strict carnivore. I'm looking forward to the food, but I'm also not looking forward to the fact that I can't have some of the things I enjoy. And I just realized I don't know if Raven, who's going to be overseeing this shindig, is going to let me have scotch or rum. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. I do like my scotch and rum. Oh, And one big update on this that we have noticed from doing this, since I did spend that week strict carnivore, I don't think a lot of people know this or not, but I have like floaters in this eye. It's something that's been there. And many of you know when I started this channel, I had glasses, I had eye surgery, so but my eyes were looking healthy, but those little floaters, they said don't worry about them, they're there. I noticed just the other day, and I mean, I'm literally like rolling my eyes around looking. They're gone. I cannot find them now. I have to go see an eye doctor. I want to know, I want an actual eye doctor looking in my eye. I want to see if they can find those. I'm thinking they may have gone away. So that's another thing I will be updating here soon. As soon as I find out, I just got to make the appointment, go see the eye doctor, have a chit chat with her, and I will update you on that. Okay? Till then, everyone, you have a great week. I'll see you Friday at the live stream. Take it easy. Bye-bye.